Well, let's see. It's Sunday evening, and as you can see, the garage doors are closed, and there's a good reason for that. This past week, we got air conditioning installed, so that has made life a heck of a lot more pleasant. I think the last time we were recording, the truck was in exactly the same state that it is right now. I think what we're going to end up doing today is, rather than doing as planned and trying to get the truck buttoned up and get that rocker taken care of, I'm just going to set the bed back on it, move it outside, and probably bring the Camaro down here in a little bit because I got to put the back seats back in it and do a little bit of diagnosing, change the light bulb, try and figure out why some of those lights are lit. So if you'll bear with me here, I'll start doing what I've got to do in order to get this truck out of here. For some reason these aluminum wheels don't like to hold air pressure, so I gotta pump it up every time I try to move it somewhere. Okay, now it's time to set that bed back down. I believe I have all the tires at exactly 35 pounds of pressure, so we should be good to go to there. Give or take 10 pounds. I will go ahead and get this rack lifted up. Pull our safeties. And now we can see how far the truck drifted while it was sitting here with the lift up. Okay, that's about as exciting as paint drying. So, as I was letting the bed down, I realized that I've got some metal areas that have been ground and prepped for welding, and I don't want those to rust, so I'm going to go ahead and spray some paint on there to protect them, because it rains here about every 45 minutes. So if the truck's sitting outside, I don't really want that to get all rusted up and have to regrind everything. Give a little squirt there, and give her a little squirt there. There, that should hold it until I get it back in here. Wow, that lift makes all the difference, setting that thing back down there and picking it up. That was really easy. Okay, we're gonna give it some juice. Probably ought to open the door here to make sure I don't die of carbon monoxide poisoning. And let's see, get our battery cable on there. Give her a couple squirts. Oh man, that fuel filter is looking nasty. And my seat's all the way over there. I suppose we can get it running from the floor. It's been about a month since I had it running. See if we can get anything pumped up from the tank. There we go. We'll give it a minute to warm up here. Okay, now we gotta put my driver's side seat back in place. There. And we gotta check to see if there's enough transmission juice to get this thing moving. Nope, she's a little low. We're gonna put some fluid in it. Has a little bit of a leak. It seems to leak more when it just sits. If I start it every couple of days, it doesn't leak out. But if I leave it sit without starting it, then it just kind of drains out the bottom. I'm not sure if it drains out of the torque converter and comes out the breather or what happens, but it's obviously low now. Okay, we added about 2 quarts. We'll see if it'll go into gear now. Oh yeah. Temperature is still okay. She tends to get a little warm. That'll make a mess. Okay. And we're ready to hit the road. I think we're gonna have to go ahead and put her on pause because I need 2 hands and 3 feet to drive this thing. So I'll give you an update whenever we get back. Okay, you can see right there is why it didn't want to move. There's probably about 2 quarts sitting in that drain pan. She's sitting out there. I've got the air conditioning running, so I'm gonna pull this door. And I gotta put the gas cap back on it. Make sure we're 100% sealed up. There, watertight. And my handy dandy window crank. Windows in this thing actually go up and down pretty nice. And this door doesn't shut for crap until I fix that rocker. But it does shut. And we're gonna go ahead and disconnect the battery. And now we got room to bring in the Camaro.